Hi friends and subscribers, this is Sheikh, and today I am going to start developing the functionality of sending a single message to multiple recipients. Okay, so these are the names of those recipients to whom I'm going to send a message. Okay, so for sending the message I just need to type the message here, uh, everyone, and then I just need to check either one of this recipient or both of this recipient, and when I click on submit, the same message will get sent to both of these recipients. Okay, so I can take here in this example I have taken only two recipients. I can take 50 recipients or more than 50 recipients. Okay, and then a single message will get sent to those 50 recipients. Okay, so these recipients details is coming from the database. I have created a database as multi SMS and a table inside that database where I have stored both of these records. Okay, just for the sake of tutorial I have just taken these dummy numbers, okay, 95, and then I have not written the proper numbers. Okay, but I have tested this code. Whatever code I'm going to show in this video, I have tested this code and this code is a working code. Okay, so now let us go to our project. So here this is my project and there are two folders. One is assets, which contains the CSS folder where I have bootstrap.css file. This bootstrap.css file I have used for designing this layout. I'm using I'm using bootstrap framework for designing this layout. Okay, so now it's up to you if you want to use bootstrap. If you don't want to use, then just leave this bootstrap.css file. Okay, without using this bootstrap also you can achieve this functionality. And there is a there is a config folder where I have a database file. With this I am establishing a connection with my database. Okay, once I establish the connection, I'm getting this data from the database and displaying here inside this table. Okay, next is index.php file. Okay, this index.php file starts with the HTML tag and there is a link tag with which I have linked my bootstrap.css file, and there is a navigation and then a container. Okay, and this container, inside this container I have taken two divs. One is having a class as justify content between, which says I'm displaying the content in the middle or in the between of the page. Okay, this bootstrap framework is a 12 columns grid, where I have left 4 columns on the left side, 4 columns on the right side, and 4 columns in the middle. And inside this middle 4 columns I'm displaying the content. And then there is a PHP code. Okay, so this PHP code says whenever I submit I will get a message as message sent successfully, which will display at the top of this box. Okay, so for displaying that success message I have written this PHP code. Okay, and then I have taken a panel. Okay, so this panel has started here and ends here. Okay, so this complete section is a panel inside which I have kept my content. Okay, and then a panel heading, then panel body. Inside that I have created a form. Inside this form I have two attributes. One is action. Action says to which file you are going to send a request. I am sending the request to the index.php file, which is the same file. Okay, and what type of request you are sending? I am sending a post request. I am sending a post request to index.php file, and inside that I have taken a text area. I have given it a name as message, and this name should exactly match with the name you have given. Okay, here. Okay, here, yes. Okay, so now here inside the form I have taken a text area, and then a table inside which I'm displaying the data. Okay, so now for displaying the data inside this table, I have written this code. Okay, so now first I'm linking my database connection file, which is inside the config folder. Okay, so once I connect my database configuration file, then I'm selecting the entire data, and then I'm executing the data, and then I'm checking is there any record present in the table. If the record present in the table, then I'm getting that data and I'm assigning that data to this ID, username, and mobile variables. Okay, and then this is a checkbox. Okay, so this to this checkbox I have assigned a value as mobile number, because with the post request I am sending the mobile numbers, and I have set a name attribute to mobile, and I am sending the mobile numbers in the form of an array, as you can see here. When I'm checking both of these checkboxes, that means I'm sending both of these mobile numbers to index.php file as a post method. Okay, so that means I'm sending more than one mobile number. That's why I have declared this mobile number as an array. Okay, and then I'm displaying username and mobile. Okay, so that's what I'm displaying here, username and mobile. Okay, so now with this checkbox I have assigned the mobile number. Okay, so mobile number assigned to this checkbox, and this also assigned mobile number. Okay, so now this mobile numbers I'm sending with the post request. Okay, and now at the end there is a submit button. Okay, so now this is a thing about HTML code. Okay, now let us go to the PHP code. Okay, so whenever I click on submit after entering the message and checking both of these checkboxes, a post request will get sent to same index.php file. Okay, index.php file. Okay, and then I will come here. Okay, so now this submit is a name, okay, which I have assigned to submit button. Name equals to submit. This name submit should match with the name you have assigned to this post request, the message. Okay, whenever a post request successfully made, then I'm storing the mobile number in the mobile variable and message information inside the message variable, and then here I'm encoding the message, and then I'm imploding the message. Okay, so here I'm getting mobile numbers in the form of an array. Okay, let me just show you that. I will just comment this. Okay, okay, now let's type a message, and whenever I'm writing down a message, and then when I click on these two checkboxes and when I click on submit, then you can see I'm getting these two numbers in the form of an array, but I don't want the information to be sent in this form. I want to join these two numbers. Okay, so that's why I have joined, that's why I have used implode function. Okay, now let's refresh. Okay, hi. Okay, when I click on submit, okay, I have not changed this variable. Okay, now save it. Okay, I will write a message. I will check these two checkboxes, and when I click on submit, you will see now both of these numbers have joined together. Okay, and now I want to separate these two numbers with a comma. So, and each of these numbers I want it to be 12 digits number, and all these two numbers are already 12 digits, and the only thing I want to do is I need to put a comma between every 12 digits. Okay, so for that I have used str split function. Okay, now let's refresh. I will just type a message. I will check these two checkboxes, and when I click on submit, I will pass this variable, save it. Okay, I will just cut this out. Okay, and then these numbers I will print. Okay, so now I have kept a comma between every 12 digits. Okay, so now let me just show you that. Type hi. Okay, I'll check these two checkboxes, and when I submit, you will see there is a comma. Okay, so now why I have kept this comma, because my message 91 API wants me to send these 12 digits numbers separated by commas. Okay, so like this you can add as many as mobile numbers you want. Okay, but each of those mobile numbers have to be 12 digits, and each and every 12 digit mobile number should be separated by comma. Okay, so it's a condition of this API. Okay, so now I hope you understand that. I will just remove it. Okay, so now the next one is authentication key and sender ID. Okay, so if you want to send messages with your application with PHP or with any other programming language, first you need to purchase service from any of the message gateway provider. When you register and purchase this service from any message gateway provider, they will give you the authentication key and sender ID. Okay, so once you get the authentication key and sender ID, then you need to put that authentication key inside these double quotes. Okay, and then sender ID you have to decide by your own. Okay, so that sender ID will be of 4 to 5 digits. Okay, based on the SMS gateway provider, and then you need to ask for this route. Okay, so now our gateway SMS gateway provider has given us the route as 4. Now all this information, authentication key, sender ID, route, mobiles, and message, all this information I need to send to this URL. Okay, so your message gateway provider will also give you this URL. Okay, so to this URL you need to post this data: authentication key, numbers to which you are sending the message, and then message, then sender ID, and then route. Okay, all this I have made and form an array, and I'm sending that array to this URL using curl service. Okay, so this curl service I'm using for sending this single message to multiple recipients. Okay, so now if you write this code exactly the way I have written, then it's 100% guarantee that your message will successfully send to your recipient. Okay, so this is the PHP script for sending a single SMS to multiple recipients. Okay, so that's all for this video, guys. I hope you like this video. I hope you got some useful and valuable information out of this video. If you like this video, click on like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.